Hey, Virgo, intuitive soul coach here. Excited to bring to you today's reading where we dive into your energy for the next 3 months. So welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. These are general readings, so please take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, so I'm getting a lot of messages here for you, Virgo. So the months of June, July, and August are going to be very powerful, very pivotal, as your main themed card showing up here is the Strength card. So a lot of you are heading towards big changes, and I'm getting a song here. These boots are made for walking. That's just what they'll do. One of these days, these boots are going to walk all over you. So some of you are leaving behind a situation, a pattern, a relationship, a job. You're definitely leaving behind. I'm getting 8 of Cups energy, 6 of Swords showing up here. I believe that's a song by, is it Nancy Sinatra? So yes, some of you are finally feeling more empowered. You're stepping into your power. You're leaving something behind that could have been quite difficult because you do have healing showing up, but you also have a bonus card, which I'm excited to dive into. Not every sign has received this bonus card here. So we're going to get a full picture of what's going on and another bonus card with tarot. So we'll look at the whole picture and then we'll wrap up your reading with a celestial card and see what your spiritual helpers have for you as well. So the main theme showing up here, we have strength, we have finances, we have healing, and then your bonus card of possibly what you don't see coming or what's going on behind the scenes is the law of attraction. So you are attracting the things into your world, Virgo, that you've been wanting, that resonate with your soul, that are in alignment with your soul's purpose and the human experiences that you chose to have here on earth. And I'm getting this energy of a lot more sunshine, a lot more happiness, especially once you walk away. Those boots are made for walking, right? Once you walk away from a situation, I'll be curious to see if you have either one of those cards showing up here in your reading. You definitely have a lot of action cards, a lot of celebration, and your bonus card I'm loving here is a second chance, judgment, new opportunity here. So with this strength energy, Virgo, for June, July, and August, this is about you staying dedicated, staying determined. Specifically, when it shows up in your financial sector, some of you may have been struggling or it may have been a challenge for you in regards to career, finances, wealth, money, or abundance, but you have what it takes to overcome this obstacle, to find a solution, to find some sort of resolution here, to bring in more abundance, more prosperity. This is all about perseverance, power, overcoming obstacles. Some of you are getting your health back in order as well. You may be getting out there. I'm getting running or jogging, something with the lower extremities. This can help with energy as well. Some of you may be hiking, biking, taking more walks because health is important here. And this has been showing up for a lot of signs. And I feel for the months of June, July, and August, you're going to be taking a look at your health and how you can feel better from the inside out. So you're making some drastic shifts when it comes to mental, physical, and emotional health. So I like to see this coming in here. A lot of you may have went through an illness, a physical illness, or some sort of mental block or illness, whether it was depression. It may have felt like anxiety here because I am getting a lot of pressure on the chest, the heart chakra. There could have been disappointments. There could have been something around the heart as well. Please seek medical professional guidance if need be. But I certainly sense the strength card showing up here says that you're overcoming some of those setbacks and obstacles. You may have had issues with the knees, the ankles, the hips, and again, the lower extremities where you weren't necessarily able to move forward for whatever reason. And now I feel like there's a freedom, there's a liberation here. And that's what those wild horses bring in. There could be something around your emotions because these horses are freeing themselves in the water, and water represents emotion as well. So some of you, you're getting something off your chest or you're leaving behind a difficult or challenging situation. Now we also have finances on the forefront here. This is all about abundance, savings. You may be taking a look at your assets, and I'm getting real estate for some of you. There could even be a payout for maybe a judgment or money owed to you as well. There could be a bonus, or you're just working extra hard in the months of June, July, and August to increase your finances. So this is a positive money flow. And by the looks of the tarot showing up here, you certainly have celebrations coming in. Now, some of you are celebrating birthdays in the month of August as well. So I do feel like there is a huge turnaround around your birthday, another trip around the sun, and you're saying, I am moving forward in this new energy, this new vibration, and you're already starting to show the shifts and changes internally, but you're going to see physically on the external world, in the external world by the month of August, that these things have manifested for you in a big way. So I love to see this. This can be about fortune. You may be speaking to a bank, a financial advisor, or just taking a look at your money. And we're seeing money or finances show up on a global and worldly level. And you may be focusing more intently on where your money can work for you, where you can save, put your best investments forward here. New income sources as well. So a lot of you may be shifting things up, getting a new job, getting a part-time job, a side hustle, bringing in more income is what I see. But I'm also sensing more fun for you as well. So this is really great. And you can see that this money tree is growing and growing here for you. So you're getting back on your feet after a time of maybe some financial setbacks or struggles. Now you also have the healing card, and when it's combined here with the strength, the finances, and the healing, that's what makes me feel some of you certainly have went through a challenge, a job loss, foreclosure, bankruptcy. You may have lost everything and you had to start over again, Virgo. For others of you, this is an emotional situation of the heart. It could have been a relationship. It could have been a family dynamic. But the beautiful thing is here, you are healing, even if you can't quite feel it or see it, although I know a lot of you have been diving into personal and self-development. This healing card is all about recovering from some sort of a loss here. There is closure coming in as well. Now, this can be dealing with loss, grief, joining a support group or a new health group. There is this energy here of nutrition, taking care of your health through nutrition as well. It could be through alternative forms of therapy such as singing bowls, Reiki, sound therapy. This could be EMDR. This could be brain spotting, aromatherapy, flower essence oil, hypnotherapy, meditation. There's so many different forms of alternative healing out there. And I feel like you're dipping your toes in and you are taking action on your physical, mental, spiritual health. So this is really powerful. Some of you may even turn this into a financial gain when it comes to your professional world. Now, Virgo, the bonus card we have here is Law of Attraction. This is about manifestations, positive affirmations. You are magnetic. I'm getting here the energy of July 30th, even into your birth month or into September. It could be even a 2-month period, even though we're doing the next 3 months. I do feel like this may stretch out for a lot of you Virgos, where this is about an abundant mindset. You're very magnetic within the next 3 months. So focus on your strength, focus on your health, and focus on your healing as well as finances, because these things are showing up in your world for a reason. If they've been a challenge or a struggle, or if you are still going through challenges or struggles, work on finding solutions here. Create a vision board. Work with a coach, a mentor, a healer to shift this energy into hanged man, where you feel like you're stuck or you're in some sort of limbo, to switching and changing that perspective. And I do feel like there could be someone around you, a professional or someone who can help you shake up that energy a little bit more. And it could be this Queen of Cups. Now you're starting out here with the Three of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Beautiful. Now, when the Three of Pentacles shows up, this is about teamwork, making that dream work. A lot of signs have been getting this because we're realizing that we need to reach out. We need to connect, collaborate with others, whether it's through trade, whether it is through other like-minded individuals, and to support each other instead of feeling like we are a lone wolf on this soul's journey all by yourself, right? This is about you connecting to not just the physical people around you, but to your spiritual community as well, your guides, your angels, your ancestors, celestial beings, knowing that you are not alone here on earth, even though sometimes it may feel like we are. In regards to money, this is about you being good at your work and people noticing that you are good. But you can see that they're all working together to pick these apples on the tree. And I feel for you, this is about working together and cooperating, collaborating, even though you may be playing many different roles. Some of you are wearing many different hats within your line of business. You may be an executive, an assistant, a manager. You may be an entrepreneur where you are the marketer. You work behind the scenes, in front of the scenes, on the side. You know, you work all of the different roles here. Now, if someone around you isn't pulling their weight, whether this is in your career or your love life, I feel like you're saying sayonara. You are walking away, right? Those boots are made for walking. And I do feel like you are walking towards your wish fulfillment. I want to take a look here and see if we have that Nine of Cups. I certainly sense with the law of attraction, this can be like that Nine of Cups where you are manifesting what you want into your world. Now, you may have to bring in the energy of receptivity here, because I am sensing that some of you may have had this mindset that I can do everything by myself, or I don't need a lending hand, I don't need help, I don't need support. And when we have that limiting belief, we tend to block even some good things that want to show up in our world. We tend to say, nope, I got this, or this is my way or the highway, right? I feel like you're opening up to a brand new level of receptivity where you're going to see, once you do that, Virgo, once you let down that guard a little bit more, even if you don't even realize that you've built up some sort of a wall here, but because we do have the healing and the strength, sometimes that immediate defense mechanism can be putting that wall up, not receiving. But when we put that wall up, it's hard to give and it's hard to receive. You have the Queen of Cups showing up. So I do feel like you're opening up to the highest level of love and acceptance and receptivity that there is. Now, when this comes to love with the Three of Pentacles, it's about staying positive, working through your differences. If you are currently partnered up and you want this partnership to last, right? I feel like you may be saying, I'm walking away from the past. I'm walking away from everything that we built up until this time, any arguments, any resentments, any bitterness, and I'm truly once and for all forgiving so we can start over on a clean slate. Now, there could have been third-party energy. It doesn't mean that someone cheated. Someone may have just been focused on working, focused on taking care of children, focused on something other than the relationship. June, July, and August, Virgo, are all about getting that connection back together. Spending more time with people that support you, family, groups, connections of that sort here. For others of you, if someone isn't pulling their weight, or if you cannot work through differences, you have the free will to choose a new soul contract, to choose a new direction, to pivot. And that may be what some of you are doing. And it doesn't have to just be in regards to love. This can be friendships, additional family dynamics, or people who have betrayed you, used you, walked all over you, right? I feel like you're walking away from that energy and moving towards more happiness, more peace, and more abundance. Now, Queen of Cups here, when it comes to money, she is a helping woman. She's very talented, and she's typically in the caring profession. It can be healing profession as well, which we talked about earlier. She's very intuitive, right? She fills her own cup, and that's important for her to do. So some of you are certainly working on your own healing capabilities or working on helping others find and heal themselves as well. Now, when it comes to love, she's very kind. She's very romantic. And I do feel like she's emotionally evolving, but she's been through some stuff. She doesn't get to this Queen of Cups overnight. It takes time. She has felt like she's failed and she's succeeded. She's loved and she's lost. She's been through the duality here on earth, as we all go through. But I feel like you're coming to this place of wisdom and knowledge, and you're ready to open yourself up to a new level of love. A love for what it is that you do to make a living, a love for the people around you, but most importantly, that unconditional self-love that sometimes can be one of the most difficult, challenging lessons here on earth that we have. And you're hitting that target here. So I love to see this. Now, Virgo, we have the Three of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. Beautiful. The Two of Pentacles shows up here because this is about shared resources. When it comes to love, you may be in a partnership where you're able to have joint finances, maybe build up your business, your hobby. This can be about working with your partner on creating more balance in your life, creating more love, more understanding as well. This could even be seeking out a therapist, a counselor, or a coach. I'm also getting, for some of you, there could be a child involved here, or many children, but I feel like someone may have had some difficulties around a child, but I feel like there's more balance coming in because there's more of that family dynamic or some sort of support as well. Some of you may be a family therapist and coach or mentor, or you may be seeking out one. When it comes to money, you may be juggling many different projects. You may have 2 jobs. For others of you, you may be kind of going from this situation to this situation, but you're finding balance in between here. So it can be multitasking. It can be doing more than one thing, but trying to find balance between maybe work and play life as well. So when the Two of Pentacles shows up partnered with the Three of Wands, this is about committing yourself. There could even be an engagement, a celebration in regards to love. When it comes to money, this can be your efforts bearing fruit in order for you to help others. It is about you keeping your eye on that big prize, but enjoying the journey along the way. So many times, Virgo, we focus on the outcome or the end goal, and we forget that the end goal isn't the all or everything. It's the journey along the way. And I feel like you are having more fun with your time here on earth. And that may have been something that felt like a chore or felt like a challenge, but you're finding more balance between that work and play life, where yes, you're focusing on your finances, but you're also healing, and you're healing through releasing that inner child, letting him or her come out to play, have a little fun, take a family vacation if you can, hit up an amusement park, a water park, a Disney cruise if you are blessed enough to do so, head to a new space outdoors, go hiking, go stay in a national park if you're able to, spend time near the water, spend time with loved ones, doing things that take you out of your comfort zone, but bring you happiness and healing. All right, Virgo, I'm getting the name here. Okay, they're giving me 2, Roberto, and then I'm also getting Nathan or Nathaniel. So that could be together, Robert, Nathaniel, or it could be a place, a person around you. It could be your name, or it could be one or the other. Please take it as it resonates. Now, your final cards here, the Four of Wands and the Knight of Swords. I'm loving this energy. We don't have the Devil. We don't have the Tower. We don't have any major catastrophes or big turning points, but we do have a lot of milestones being met. So Spirit is saying here, celebrate all the wins, celebrate all the successes, even if they feel insignificant. They may be some of the most significant pieces of your life. You may look back on and say, wow, that was something small at the time, but it accumulated, and it's something that really brought me a lot of joy, abundance, and wealth, or prosperity, or love. Four of Wands combined with the Knight of Swords. You're taking action. You're going for something. You could be purchasing or buying a new home or moving to a new rental. This has to do with a happy, comfortable home, feeling content within your relationships as well, feeling more stability. And this shows up around your birth month as well. For some of you, if you're born in August or even in September here, but this is about success within money, finally getting your feet back on the ground, or finally being able to save for something that you want. And not just want, but it is, it could be a need for some of you, but I'm getting that it brings more happiness. It brings contentment to your world. There could be family reunions. Four of Swords can be about a celebration, a vacation, a wedding. It can be about a ceremony that honors each other, right? It could be, you may be going to a wedding as well. This, if the June, July, and August months are summer for you, or if they're not, there still could be a wedding. I am getting here some sort of promotion. If this has to do with career or launching an idea, launching a product, it's a big yes card. You can see up there in the corner, there's a big Y. So I feel for a lot of you, there's a lot more stability, something that you can dance to, celebrate to. They're also showing me this ribbon that she is holding onto, or maybe it's around her belt, but it almost looks like she's holding onto that ribbon, even though I think it's a belt. I'm getting that some of you may be cutting the ribbon here, and that's symbolic for a brand new beginning, whether it's a grand opening, a soft opening of, a new business, or it could be an opening of an engagement party, or you may be committing to this Knight of Swords energy here. When the Knight of Swords shows up, this is someone who he focuses on shifting the dynamic to maybe unstable to stable, right? This can be shifts in the relationship, finally taking action, finally being able to move forward after a time of, again, that Hanged Man, stagnant, stuck energy. This Knight of Swords, he's fast, right? He's the fastest knight. So when there's something he wants and he believes, he goes for it. When it comes to money, there could certainly be a financial shift or a job change. And we see that showing up here with finances as well. And it's going to be a celebratory moment for a lot of you. So beautiful energy, Virgo. Now, your final bonus card is the Judgment. A lot of signs have been getting this Judgment card because we are undergoing a major awakening on a conscious level, on a collective level, right? A lot of us are going through this time in history where we have the free will, more so now than, we've always had free will, but we can do and be anything we want. And that is the beauty of coming to Earth at this point in time in history, as we don't have as many rules, regulations, restrictions. It may feel that way. It certainly does feel that way at times, but there's so much more freedom here. And the Judgment comes in regards to love, for us to open ourselves up to that highest level of love and not to judge others or ourselves, right? The Judgment is all about changing your life for the better. How can you heal old wounds, old insecurities, old fears, old criticisms? How can you heal this energy? And for some of you, this is a relationship, and we talked about this before, whether it's a mother-daughter dynamic, it could be siblings, it could be a lover, it can be anyone in your world, that there may be a second chance being offered up here because you're realizing that they are on their soul journey, you are on yours, but we don't have to see each other just at a surface level for the wrongdoings that they've done. We can look past that, beyond that, open the heart up to that level of unconditional love and see the role that someone plays in our lives and forgive easier, mend rifts and relationships. Of course, if there's any toxicity, abuse, things of that nature, then those boots are certainly walking out of there. But for a lot of you, you're coming to some sort of awakening or epiphany. When it comes to money, this is choosing a path that aligns, Virgo, with your talents, with your skills. This is all about, again, a second chance, a rite of passage, a rebirth sort of speaking here. And it makes sense around your birth month as well. Another trip around the sun. You're saying, what can I do differently? Some of you are hitting, I'm getting here the big 4-0. It could be the big 5-0, the big 6-0, but there's something here with O at the end. So it could be a very big number. For some of you, you may be entering into your Saturn return as well. If you don't know about your Saturn return, I feel like, what is it? Goodness, it could be around the ages of 27 to even 29, 30. And then again, I believe around 57, but then there's some transit points in between around the 36, 37 mark. So you may want to look into that because there's some pivotal changes happening here in your world. So really beautiful. Judgment showing up as a bonus. So last but not least here, we're going to get a message from a new deck. I'm using new decks today, a couple of them. I will post them in the description box below, but this is a deck called the Celestial Frequencies, Oracle Cards and Healing Activators. And I really love the energy and the imagery of these cards here. And they also give us healing prompts and activators. So different steps, different remedies, different holistic practices that you can take into your own hands and do your own research or seek out or find someone who can help you with these things. Oh, I love this. You have card 2, which is about innocence and unicorn love. So this is a brand new one. I have not seen this, so I'm excited to dive in. But you can see here that there's dragonflies behind these unicorns. And I do feel like this is a magical time for you, Virgo, a magical time of transformation and new beginnings. You have this sense of innocence here. And if you think of a small child, right, that inner child coming out to play, they don't hold grudges, right? They may get mad if someone steals their toy for a split second, but 5 minutes later, they're off on the slide making new friends. This is what this time is all about for you. Not holding grudges, not being upset when someone takes away your toy, right? Take those boots and walk to a new area. Go play on a different playground. And I feel like there is this shining magical quality and energy around you that is magnetized, hence the law of attraction here, and it's bringing in a lot more opportunities. Let's see what the message here is for you. The key energies here, the beauty and enchantment of the unicorn invites a charm into your life. For unicorns draw all their powers from faith, and they will inspire this within you. These mystical creatures hold only the highest frequencies of truth, love, and purity. They embody the divine essence in the most pure and natural state. Shift your perspective, which there's that hanged man. Shifting that perspective and honor your own divinity and be a catalyst to allow magic, miracles, and healing to be realities in your life. The message here for you is this: release all uncertainties by focusing on your own magical horn that will dissolve insecurities and doubts. Unicorn will open your imagination, allowing you to see into the worlds of mystery, and will also grant you great healing powers. The world of fairies, sprites, and magical things is waiting to open to you with beauty and wonder. Place more attention within your heart and the love that purely flows through you, and less attention on matters outside yourself. Assess your intentions and note if you have been participating and engaging in life from a place of divinity and virtuousness. Unicorn love, magic, healing, enchantment, and wisdom will be bestowed upon those who are pure of heart and virtuous in their deeds. Be childlike and believe once again. The different ways that you can realign and come back to this energy of magic and play and fun, Virgo, you can focus on heart meditations, which we were picking up on the heart earlier. Magic and mystical studies, such as maybe fairy realms, bringing more of that childlike play into your world. It can be visionary films, such as maybe more fiction, whether it's fiction novels. Let's say some of you have been really focusing on self-help. Sometimes I get into a mode or a zone where I read every single self-help book, every podcast, every meditation, but sometimes it's good just to pick up a good fiction book or watch a sci-fi movie. Or the movie that's coming to mind right now is Avatar as well. That could be something that could really open your third eye. This can be about, again, visionary films, unconditional love, animal and nature therapies, childlike play, fairy and elemental communications. You can work with the colors of pink and green. There's pink lotus and vanilla essential oils. You could work with the flower essences of orchid and pink daisy, and crystals of rose quartz and green aventurine can really help you open up to this mystical, magical quality of the unicorn as well. So there are some ideas for you to dive into, especially for those of you that want to take your healing to the next level. You may want to rewind that section or save this video in your watch later and come back and just explore. If this is your your journey where you're just starting to dip your toes into this world, or maybe you're a novice, maybe you've been doing this for a while, there's always something to learn and explore. And I am feeling that with you strongly with this healing energy here. So really powerful, Virgo. I hope this resonates. It may feel a little bit woo-woo for you. It may feel a little bit out there, but for a lot of you, you are watching. You are attracted to this vibration, this frequency of this channel because you hold and carry these traits within yourself, right? This is you. Like attracts like. You are this law of attraction. So know that you are opening up to these magical qualities within, and you're going to see the magic all around you in your outer world. That is what I have for your next 3 months, Virgo. If this resonates, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. It certainly does help get the divine channel messages out there to those that need it most. Feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell if you haven't already. Thank you so much for tuning in, beautiful souls. Lots of love.